Joo. Hyvä ilma täällä.
Voitko sä laittaa ne, jos mä kuvaan täältä?
Joo. Aika painavia.
If you've watched our previous video, you know that we've been stuck on the hunt for a couple of weeks already. We had the shipyard modify our rudder frames and rudders, and now they were finally ready. Now it was the time to put them back in. A quick and easy job, right?
Well, we didn't really manage to finish it yesterday because the rudder gets stuck when you try to push it up with the plank because the force comes like a little bit sideways. So we need something to push it straight up. So we have a little bit of help coming, I think, and I think our friend will bring us just a simple hydraulic bottle jack, so we can just lift the rudder straight up. And in the meanwhile, I've been polishing the bearing surfaces a little bit because there's just a little bit of corrosion. Not much, actually. The shafts look very good, but they're just a little bit rough, so I will polish these surfaces a little bit just to make the new bearings last a little bit longer.
With our friend Sunny's help, we got the rudders in pretty easily in the end. Then we noticed that the rudder shaft locking pins were a bit corroded, so we made some new ones. And as for the rudder protection frame, a small last-minute modification was needed there as well. The frames had also warped a little bit when the yard had done their welding, so they were quite hard to get on, but with the combined help of a chain puller, a bottle jack, a few long planks, a bit of violence and a lot of cursing, we finally managed to get everything back together. We thought that we'd only have to do some painting and then everything would be fixed. Unfortunately, it would soon turn out that we were very wrong. But without knowing it better, we made an appointment with the crane to set the date for launching the boat, and then went on a celebratory hike.
It's the last day at the yard. We've been here for now, what, 3 weeks?
Yeah, a bit over 3 weeks.
A bit over 3 weeks. It was only supposed to be a week, but well, that's just how it is. We've done a lot and the yard has done a lot. There's a lot of things that we've done inside, but so we just finished mixing the last batch of paint here, and this is the main thing that has been done here. So let me show you. We've taken out this portion of the frame, so all of this is gone. There used to be the frame there, and now the rudder should work a little bit better, and the rudder has also been extended by 50 millimeters. I am not completely sure whether that's going to be enough or not. My first hunch is that we probably should have extended the rudder even a little bit more, because the thing is the rudder shafts are quite big, and you know the steering system is definitely oversized, so I think that wouldn't have been a problem. And we possibly should have maybe cut this thing here a little bit more even. Now we just cut out like 15 centimeters, and then the yard they welded solid aluminium stock on both sides. So now it's probably stronger than it was before, but maybe we could have cut out a little bit more possibly. And with the rudders, well, one option would have been to extend the rudder in the front as well, but we already had a bit of an issue with prop wash, that the rudders were too balanced, so to say, so they were overbalanced almost, so that they would go to the maximum position automatically. So we can't really extend the rudders here in the front, so we had to do it in the back. We asked a lot of people, and also the yard, they had some experienced people over here, and they had a look at it, and you know, we asked everyone's opinions, and we got a lot of opinions from experts, but no one was able to tell us for sure what's going to work. So this is what we are going with for now, and tomorrow we go into water, and then we'll know better. We are in the water. New rudders looking good in there. Hello from the engine room. We made it all the way to water yesterday, and then the starboard engine is making like this awful sound.
The engine only made noise while in gear. Because the yard had done some work on the drive shaft, we thought that the root cause might be there. But after having multiple people look it over, we couldn't find anything wrong. We disconnected the drive shaft, and the problem persisted. We investigated the transmission, and it seemed okay as well. We took the transmission out.
There's something there.
Yeah, it's fucked.
And discovered that the damper plate, which sits between the drive shaft and the engine, was broken.
And you can clearly see there where it has, you know, it has twisted and then it bites onto itself. And the reason for that is that the design is bad, that the splines don't go all the way, so this twists here. It can twist, and when there's torque, then the torque is just off center kind of, and then this is what happened, because it doesn't, you know.
And then the metal plates rattle against each other.
Yeah, and then the new dampener plate that we have is different design, so hopefully it shouldn't have the same problem. I mean, it's completely different. It's much smaller, and well, we'll see. Hopefully.
And it's fully splined, so there is no offset load.
Yeah.
We then put in the spare damper plate that we found in the spares locker. Unfortunately, it didn't seem to be a good fit and just made even more noise. We took the transmission out again to make sure that we hadn't made a mistake with the installation. We had not, so the original and the spare damper plate were both deemed useless. We then took out the transmission from the port engine to see what kind of damper plate that one had. Turns out that one was more robustly built. The manufacturer didn't have any in stock and next batch would arrive in 12 weeks. Luckily, I found a Dutch retailer that had one, so I placed an order. I'm gonna try the gear. Seems good. Well, at least no immediate catastrophe, so... Hello from the late night editing session. So this video was very condensed. All in all, the whole process with fixing everything and waiting for the parts, it took over 2 months. So instead of staying in the Faroes for just 3 days like originally planned, well, plans change and this is what happened. I know some of you might have wanted to have more details about the engine work and so on, but to be honest, I'm not an expert in that, so I don't know how much value I could have added by talking more crap. I'm not really big into boat work videos, so I don't know how I did with this edit. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know if you liked it or not. And the next video should be about our wintertime passage to Iceland. So let's stay hopeful for that, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye bye.